It's time to pick up a bat and a glove because baseball season is about to take off. With me for this segment is Junko, Aoyama, and Nick Mayersohn. Now, Junko, we'll lead it off with you. Everyone says that spring training stats are important to some level. They show that someone, for example, is making progress or they're coming back from an injury well. Do you think spring training stats are as important as people emphasize?
Well, it kind of depends on who you are, like, coming into the season. If you're a guy like Pujols or A-Rod, it doesn't really matter if they go like over 100, like all their at-bats. But for someone who's coming in there, try to snag that very last roster spot.
It's important.
Right.
I feel like the 4 weeks in March is going to be more important for them than the regular season itself.
I agree with you. I think all the veterans, they have roster spots locked up, so they're not going to need to try their hardest the whole spring training. You have pitchers who are already in the rotation who might try new pitches or something like that. So I think, you got rookies trying to make roster spots, as you said.
Yeah. Or the old veteran who's trying to come back for another season, or the lefty specialist who's going to try and sneak in there.
Yeah, and even the standings don't even matter because you're the World Series champions, St. Louis Cardinals.
Yeah, and like everyone only plays like 2 innings anyway.
Yeah.
It's a nice life when you can be someone like Robinson Cano and just get your work in and then go home for the day.
Yeah.
Now, Nick, recently Major League Baseball expanded its playoff, I guess you could say, rankings. There are teams that get into 10, so there's going to be an extra wild card spot. What do you think of that?
I actually kind of like it. And the reason for this is it's great for both Major League Baseball and the fans because for baseball, pretty much the only reason they're doing this is to bring in more revenue. So with this, they're going to bring in more fan revenue with the 2 new markets in the playoffs each year and more advertising revenue. And with the fans, they get 2 sudden death, like win or go home type situations. And as a fan, you just love that. It's so dramatic.
It's exciting.
You gotta love it.
Me personally, I don't like the new system. Like, it kind of loses the importance on the regular season itself, and I feel like they're just
the importance of the regular season?
Because there's gonna be more teams coming in there, and
one more team from each team.
Yeah, but what if that's a third place team from the AL East, for example? Because
the Rays or Red Sox or Yankees, they're all great teams.
Yeah, but like still.
3 teams from 1 division.
Teams should
but they're all great teams.
Teams should be motivated to win first in their divisions.
Of course, everyone's trying to win.
Yeah,
go
but
for
like
first.
I feel the new wild card is just gonna get people like, oh, there's another spot. Maybe we don't have to try as hard.
Regardless, we'll see. There's a lot of controversy about that for obvious reason. It's something a little not so conventional. Now, Junko, we'll finish it off with you. Obviously, with the Boston Red Sox, there was some controversy about chicken and beer in their clubhouse. So, to put it real simple, if you were a manager, would you allow beer in the clubhouse?
No, I mean, like, even if they did allow it, I'm sure most of the people will follow the rules, but like, there's gonna be some guys who's gonna overdrink before games, and it just like safety goes into question. And personally, I wouldn't want another Josh Hancock car accident. And
yeah, Josh Hancock was very sad.
And that's why the St. Louis Cardinals banned alcohol in the clubhouse.
Right.
As a manager, I would allow it. I would not. I would have some rules though. Number one, I would not have them drink before games. I think that's pretty obvious, or during a game for that matter. And second, no coming to the stadium, intoxicated or anything like that, and affecting your on-the-field performance. Like, as a manager, that's just not okay with me. Like, these are grown men professionals. If they can't handle, they're there to play baseball. They're not there to go to a bar or something.
Yeah, but steroids are banned, but there's still people that take them anyway.
Well, I wouldn't say beer is totally illegal, but it's a controversial issue, and beer has been in clubhouses in Major League Baseball for a long time. So we'll see where this Red Sox controversy picks up from there. Our 9 innings are up, but stay tuned because when we return, we're going to be talking about some college basketball with Alex Sharon. Stay tuned.